Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. So I found about this new thing today, and I don't know if I'm just like one of the last people to know, or if I just it's new. I have no idea actually, but it's really cool. It's a new concept of an ad blocker that you run on a Raspberry Pi. It's called Pi, and you can set it up to basically run your entire domain as an ad blocker. It does not block things like YouTube ads, which is actually good in my opinion. I just gotta see what it does with other like content creator ads like Twitch and stuff, because they're served up differently. But the concept is you reroute your DNS entry to go through your Raspberry Pi after you get this thing set up. And it
just has a blacklist of all the
and it forces them not to even. It doesn't even try to download the ad to be blocked,
right? Because it can't resolve basically,
right?
The host name.
So it like not only speeds up your,
it saves you bandwidth basically.
Yeah, it saves you bandwidth, and you don't get hit with those pesky ads, especially on like news sites and stuff.
The way you said that, those pesky ads, like you're ads. Doing.
Those meddling kids. How the hell did I come in here looking? I just went through every chest, and I don't even know what I'm looking for.
You got leather, so you're probably looking for not ink sacks. Oh yeah, maybe ink sacks and
I have the ink sacks on me. And
the other things are in. Oh yeah, that book too.
And I should make copies of that original again, because they should stack. Nah.
Yeah, with the copy that you've made.
Yeah. So let me. Remember how the hell I was doing this here. Just way too unorganized. That is one thing I love about modded Minecraft is organization ability.
Yeah, it is nice.
Okay, so written books. Gotta make a bunch of books and then put them next to
this is the right size.
And then put them next to pens and feathers. So feathers is what I need.
You said pins and feathers? Imagine like pins, like a needle.
Oh no. And it's not even really a pen, I guess. It's an ink sac. I don't know why I said a pen. Like a flower. And these should all be book and quill. Oh man, book and quills don't stack. That's annoying as hell. And then I can put this with this.
So how you feel about them cryptocurrencies?
Not too bad.
Haven't you lost a lot of money at this point?
No. No, I did some pretty cool things, and I've lost a little bit of money on some of my initial investment. Now I invested most of my money when it was lower than it is now, right before it hit its huge upswing. Granted, it's gone down. I invested a little bit more when things were a little bit higher, but it just had a huge destructive dump 2 weeks ago now, like where Bitcoin basically lost half of its profit, and so did Ethereum, and so did Litecoin. So I took a risk, and at one point when it got so low, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy more, and it's gone up about 50% since I did that.
All right.
So I turned that really bad situation into a good situation, and I've been playing a little bit of the day trading game occasionally when I see a lot of fluctuation, and I'll just be making like $50 here and there, just buying and selling at like these weird price points and increase my holdings.
Good you.
I've been having fun with the game, man. Go all in. And the thing is, I wouldn't be that worried if I had lost a lot of money anyway, because my plan is not to pull that money out for a few years. So the money I put in is really a long-term investment. I'm not looking at it as in I need to have it like now.
I saw today that 50 Cent didn't see. It's a little bit controversial because the article is that 50 Cent forgot that he'd sold a record for Bitcoins, and he just realized he has $8 million worth of Bitcoins. But then at the same time, he had declared bankruptcy a couple years ago.
So is it
over a sex scandal? Well, no, because at that time Bitcoin wasn't considered a currency, so it's not really part of a bankruptcy filing. Apparently, so even though he didn't declare it, I don't think he was. What they're saying is he didn't have to, anyways. But yeah, a lot of people were saying he didn't actually forget that he had Bitcoin. He just didn't say anything at that time because he didn't want to have to pay these people $5 million. He was being sued for $5 million, and he didn't want to pay it either way. That's what people were saying. So some people were saying he didn't forget he had Bitcoins, but then the story is that he forgot. He has $8 million worth of Bitcoin now because he'd sold 700 Bitcoins worth of records at that time.
There's only stack up to 16. There's a story of a guy who a long time ago had posted, and somebody linked me to the actual original post for it, and I can't remember what it was on. It wasn't on Reddit, but it was on something else, where somebody said that he would pay anybody 10,000 Bitcoin to send him a pizza, or two pizzas.
That was way back in the day.
Yeah. It's
but you know, people always bring that guy up, and a lot of people have a good point that without someone like that, then Bitcoin would never have taken off anyways. It needed to be used.
Of course. And who says that guy would have? Everybody's like, he lost so much money. Who says he would have had that money now anyway? I mean, that's like saying, why did my grandpa, can you believe he bought a house for like $100? Back in the day, I don't know how much he'd spent on a house, but the cost of American currency, or our currency, was so much less than anyway. Saying that if you didn't buy anything back then, look how much it could be worth, today. I mean, obviously that's like the backwards type of investment, but it's the same concept. Like, you get something for $100 that today you'd have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on. You don't know where the market's going to go, what the value of things are going to have. And if you didn't spend it, like, if people didn't have it to spend it, then yeah, you're right, it would be, cryptocurrency would not be the market that it is right now. Oh God. We should sleep, because I don't want to really mess with these villagers. This guy's gone.
Wow, he is gone.
Is this a prank?
Huh. I guess we didn't stay close enough to him while he was healing.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. There's a zombie in this hole.
Maybe that's what the guy I heard.
Oh, damn. Lost that man.
So, yeah, that's my philosophy on my personal crypto holdings. It is sad to see, I had, especially in dealing with Ripple, when Ripple was up over $3 or whatever, I had made, I had tripled my investment in Ripple at that point, and it's back down to,
I've never even heard of Ripple.
Yeah, it's back down to $1.30. So my investment, you could say I lost half of my money because, it's down that much, but I didn't really lose half of my money. I just didn't earn. Uh-oh, I can't do this trade. Oh no, I'm being attacked by a baby. Oh, my dog did attack that baby this time. It's a baby wearing full armor, man. Baby. We have to trade something else with this guy before we can get the rest of these emeralds.
Oh. Bastard.
Oh no, it might let me do it again. No, it won't let me do it again. Oh no, now it's letting me do it again. That's weird. Just made me wait a couple minutes. Okay, so I've got 14 more emeralds out of him.
Oh, then we have enough.
Well, just for our elytras, right?
Well, yeah.
Because we still want to put unbreaking and stuff on them.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah, I think you want to get unbreaking 3 and the mending, and it'll make it basically not able to die. As long as you don't lose it.
Okay. Right.
Mending. So, oh, I need a book for this, huh?
He's got to write it on something.
He's got to mark down the transaction.
Okay.
I don't have enough paper for one book right now. These. All right, we're about to get our mending books.
Excited. I was just like, it's something I've never done in Minecraft before.
Would you like to purchase your own?
No.
No. Mending.
Don't make me.
Mending. And we still have 11 emeralds. Oh, I think he got a new trade.
Oh yeah, what's he got now?
He's sparklied. Let's find out.
Oh, that's the one. He looks lovely.
There's the mending. Looting 2.
Oh, nice.
We can buy a name tag for 21 as well, but looting 2 for a book
Jesus,
in
that's
9.
expensive. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Wonder how many trades they have. Wonder where they cap out at.
I don't know. So let's see, I'm putting our mending books down here. Do we have... There's an unbreaking 1. I did not get many unbreakings. I'm going to make some books and see if I can get some unbreaking enchants. Oops. Okay, it's made 11 books. Power, sharpness, and smite. That's annoying.
Hopefully I'm doing this right.
What are you doing?
I have no knowledge on how the requirements are.
The requirements are whatever you make them.
I don't think that's true.
Protection. That's annoying.
Protection.
I'm trying to see if I can get an unbreaking book at all.
I think we had some. I think I used them.
Smite. Efficiency, power, sweeping edge 3. That seems not too bad, but I need 30 levels for that. I'm gonna go see how well.
I don't know what that does.
Works. It sweeps your edge.
Does that like edging in the bedroom?
It could be. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun.
You don't know what edging is?
No.
I find that hard to believe.
My
So where someone gets you
assumption is
like right almost to an orgasm and then stops, and then keeps doing that over and over again until finally they let you come, and it's just like an explosion of demon.
So it's like blue balls?
Well, I mean, you don't leave them hanging long enough to where they get blue balls. You stop right before the orgasm, and then you start again. You keep doing that over and over again, and then when you finally do let them come, it's more. There's more, and the orgasm's better overall.
I mean, it sounds like a tantric type thing, and I can't figure out if it would just like make me less prone to finish, or
I can see that.
Yeah, I
Like
think
frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Stupid witch. Yeah, this witch still has a lot of hit points from after falling a long way. I'm hoping this thing is in such an area where it's actually gonna get a decent amount of mobs down here.
Everyone on the internet said it sucks.
Why do they say that?
I don't really know.
Because they didn't make it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're upset at the sheer.
They're just real
power.
jealous, I think, to be honest.
I would agree. I'd agree. They don't know what's going on. They don't know me. Things are falling down pretty decently. Problem is, getting up to level 30 kind of sucks because I'm sitting at level 20. So it's hard to earn those extra levels when you're doing this. I'm just sitting down here staring at the hole. How's the house coming along over there?
This is some real nice housing for.
So not only the houses, though, we got to make it like a self-contained community that they're never going to be able to get out of, and nothing's going to be able to get into. You know, we got to move.
Right. I don't think that'll be that difficult. Once we get the houses down, just put up fencing and stuff. Make sure we got everything lit up real good.
Yeah. Well, I guess not. I guess if it's a tiny house.
You know what? It might actually increase the zombie spawn rate in the spawner.
Because they'll be farther away.
No, because they'll be right there at the zombie. I mean, it's right there at the spawner, right? So doesn't zombie spawns increase around villages?
I don't know if it's that the spawns increase or if those things just come in more hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure either. Yeah. Well, either way, it'll make the zombies walk off the things because they'll try to walk towards the village.
That's true. That's true. Don't be like villagers, brains. I guess this thing doesn't have an insane amount of drops in it, huh? It might be better off.
You know, I'm probably not helping because I'm nearby.
Well, I might be better off to go stand at the skeleton spawner and get more.
Yeah.
Things coming down than what I've currently got going on.
Right now, I'm kind of standing at a distance that I think should be making them spawn.
In theory, where I'm at, I think a handful of layers should be definitely getting full-fledged, spawns. And I do hear a lot of mobs in there, so it might just be the fact that they're not walking off the edges.
Mm-hmm.
That they're just standing there.
A lot of people did say that the trapdoors were important, and we just neglected them.
Well, I did neglect them, but part of the reason why I neglected them, and maybe they changed the way it works, is I did not use the trapdoors with the original prank, and you had a decent amount of mobs in there.
That's true. That's true.
I would definitely say that one was more successful. I'm not 100% certain as to why.
Yeah, it's probably been changed. But, also, that was at a time where I had caved out everything around me. And I don't think we've really done that here either. Yeah, I don't know. I was also on for a while that day. Then I go downstairs and there's just mobs.
Yeah, you definitely just went downstairs and there was mobs. Oh, so good. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for the skeletons. This is the game of waiting today. There's definitely way more skeletons coming down then. We could go all the way to the end and use the Ender Farm.
That's really fast.
Yeah, but it's really far.
Yeah, it is.
It's really far. Need to get like some railroads going through the I wonder if the dupe glitch still works on railroads.
It was a dupe glitch?
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely worked on the server because I used it before to see if it worked. It did. Use like a couple of slime blocks on a piston that also pushed out like a redstone block at the end of it, and then you had a redstone signal that came from the redstone block back to the piston basically, and it just kind of went back and forth really fast, and then rails just would spit out ridiculously.
Only rails, or what other things do
only
as well?
Rails.
Huh, wonder why only rails.
Yeah, it only seemed to work on rails. I don't know, carpets maybe too. I never tried on carpets. I didn't have any for a bunch of carpets.
That's carpet.
Yeah, it's like, look, I got carpet for days. Come down to my carpet emporium. I'll give you free samples of everything.
Jeff's carpets.
I'm gonna start Jeff's carpets up in Chunk City. Sell them to everybody. I'm gonna start just like placing the carpets in front of people's doors and then charging them for them.
Carpet delivery.
Yeah, carpet delivery. I didn't
order a
carpet.
carpet.
Well, you did now. You know, some people steal other people's packages. I bring packages that weren't even ordered.
You didn't order. Oh god.
I mean, you know how they have like, you know, they have LootCrate.
Yeah.
And it's all like gaming related stuff. Do they have just a quote unquote LootCrate just for random shit? A monthly delivery of whatever the fuck I decide to deliver to you? For $5.
Probably. They have so many different ones that it would not surprise me. The number of crate companies there are is just through the roof.
I'm gonna have to look up that because I would love to order like $5 a month and you just get whatever the hell we decide to send you. Not can like so it might be a can of dog food this month. And you know, next month
that sounds like a terrible service that will not last. I don't think that's a thing, actually.
Next month it'll be like a gas cap.
Gas cap. Oh god.
I mean, I would subscribe to that just to make like a YouTube series of what the hell did I get this month.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I could see that aspect of it. I don't feel like there's a market out there for it. I think you'd be like the only one that's just like forward to their box of garbage every month.
In some months, maybe it actually is legit garbage. An old Christmas tree. Oh, that would be, in my opinion, kind of amazing. And I would love to see something like that. And if it doesn't exist, I'm going to start it. And if I even get one subscriber, I would come up with some of the most random shit to send that subscriber. If I ever can't find anything good one month, I literally will just send them like a $5 bill.
They paid $5 for $5.
Be like, it didn't work out this month. We'll try again. Or it'd actually be a bill for like $4.68 because of what I have to spend for the envelope.
I feel like they would cancel after that month. That'd be the last month you had them as a customer. That'd be it.
That's possibly true.
Now it's raining too. Everything is awful.
I mean, I guess the interesting way that you would do a business like this and actually potentially get customers is like it's a thing that every month there's a possibility that you could win $100 and you make it so like 25% of the people, like I guess you have to crunch the numbers to know what it is. Something that I'm still making a small profit off of it, but a nice percentage of people every month are making a random chunk of some extra money, like a small amount of extra money. So people would just stick it out to see if they would be the ones that get it. And I would do it like truly absolutely random. So if you want to just try your luck for a month, you like could win it your first month and then bow out. But you know, just a completely random lottery system.
It wouldn't work if you only had one subscriber though. Yeah, I guess what you do is you do it basically, I don't know how legal this is, but do it kind of like a lottery. Probably not legal in a lot of states. But so let's say you had one subscriber, you know, all you had was one subscriber, then they had a chance of winning $4 every month or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're like a percentage, like not 4, because that'd be too high of a percentage, but a percentage of the total profits could be won every month. So the amount won every month would actually go up every month too.
Yeah, that would be cool. See, we should start this thing. Did you ever do those?
It's illegal in most states.
Probably. Did you ever do those research panels?
Huh?
I got in. There used to be one that people used to try to get into all the time. It was called Pinecone Research, and it was like one of those survey companies that, but it was a real survey company. Actually, like I got plenty of surveys, plenty of products from them, and you made $5 a survey. Like you're not making $1,000 a day like those stupid bots always are like, I made $1,000 by doing Google surveys. It was like a legit company that did it. And I did it for a few years. I got a couple $100 from them and a bunch of cool free products to try because you'd be like a test market for certain products when you got like accepted in this program. Well, at one point they changed their terms and they just changed it for instead of getting $5 per survey, you got $3 for a survey, but every survey you did entered you in a chance to win $1,000 sweepstakes.
Did you ever win?
No, and I've never heard of anybody who won the $1,000. And that's what always like loses faith in those things for people, I think, is because the second they did that, I'm not sure they were ever like sending it out. Like, and how do I have the ability to just like call the company? Do I legally, if I legally or said, I need to know who won or what you actually paid out, they legally have to give me that information?
Proof that someone won, kind of thing. Yeah, probably not.
Like publishers clear.
Yeah, those things are always kind of shady. I did something with Google kind of like that, where you did like data entry and stuff, and you got paid like a few cents per thing you did. I didn't do it long, but it's just like, what's this? All right, sure, I'll try it.
Yeah, there are some pennies. There at least used to be. I don't know if they're there anymore, but like legitimate companies like that. Like I always wanted to be a mystery shopper, and you can get into those programs. I actually got into one of those programs, but they never had anything like around me that was available.
Yeah,
which was really annoying.
Like for restaurants, I've also wanted to be one of those people.
Because not only do you get paid to go to a restaurant and eat, but I used to deal with those people all the time at McDonald's. Like you would have people come in, and some of them were so obvious, it was so ridiculous. Like you just get the thing from I'm trying to remember what the company was called, but you get the random survey after the mystery shop came like a day or two afterwards, and see what you did, what your time was, like what your score was, and this and that. But you literally have some people coming through our drive-through. They'd have a stopwatch with them, and they'd be like, the second you open the window, they'd like click the stopwatch and look at it, like write the time down on the clipboard, and you're like, well, okay, here's our mystery shopper.
Yeah, mystery solved.
Yeah, mystery solved. Or maybe you just do that because, yeah, who knows? Maybe this guy was just a smart guy, and he was like, hell, they'll think I'm a mystery shopper and give me my food real freaking fast and make sure it's right.
That's true. That's true. I'm always a mystery shopper.
Yeah. It's like that South Park where Cartman was a Yelp Redditor, or a Yelp reviewer.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Yelper.
that was amazing. Man,
I have another villager locked away.
Oh, good. We gotta stay close enough to him this time. I'm almost.
He's holding something, so I feel like he's more likely to stay alive. But yeah, he's holding some zombie flesh.
What happens to the zombie flesh when he turns? Does it just drop on the ground, or does it go into his inventory slot?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm at 29.5 levels, and I only want to get to 30 because I want that damn looting 2 sword, or looting 2 book.
Wait, can't you trade for a looting 2 book?
Oh wait, was it looting 2 that we could trade? Oh no, sweeping edge. Yeah. Sorry, it was sweeping edge 3.
Oh, okay.
That's what the current enchant is. If I have 30 levels, I want to get to 30 levels. It just takes forever at this point.
Yeah, we need a better mob.
Let's build
say
one.
That as I'm looking. Yeah.
Hey, we had good intentions, right? Good intentions. Let's just mine everything out in the spawnable area down to bedrock. Oh my god, I'm so
Didn't Doc do that for a fucking witch farm?
Yes. Yes, he did. And that was when Notch came on the server. For the grand breaking of the wall or whatever.
It was the last block or whatever in the area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Notch. Guy who used to love Minecraft.
I don't think he hates it. I think he hates it.
No, but I just don't think he has the passion for it anymore. He has the passion for the money here in front of it, though, which I also would.
He's been working on a new game for a while now. Months at least. Yeah, he tweets about it.
Still amazing.
Probably won't ever be anything.
Still amazes me how ridiculously captivating this game still is for so many people.
Yeah, I think without modded, I would not play it at all.
Well, but I mean,
we're sitting here playing it right now, and I say that, but I mean, it's just a format for. It's not really about the game to some degree.
Well, no,
this villager stuff has been fun.
I just mean that I never expect a game ever to be, you know, something that captivates this many people.
Right.
Which obviously, you know, it hit the mark there. It got that. There's that sweeping it.
Will you? Do you know where the stuff set to make this man a true man?
A true man. Oh, we need another apple.
Shit.
Do we have any regular trees planted anywhere?
Yes.
I'm searching around all of our chests right now. So far, nothing. I don't see anything down here.
I think these trees were planted by beef as like decoration. Destroyed them there.
But they could have apples.
Yeah.
Gotta think of what's important, dude. The fact that they could have apples. But you can transfer enchants from. Like, I got a bow with an Unbreaking 3 enchant, but I want to put that on my list.
You can't mod it, obviously. I don't know if you can just do that in vanilla.
Like, right next to this tree I'm chopping down is one of those huge, crazy trees.
I don't have the patience for that.
No, that's why I moved away from it. Next tree, please. You probably didn't hear this, but I'll tell you something I'm super excited about. The XFL's coming back.
No, it's not.
It is. I announced it yesterday. Or today. Maybe they announced it today. That the XFL is coming back in 2020.
How do you think they're going to make it better?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not sure why it died after the first year. Because it was
awful.
What was awful about it? It had a random
sports. There was no sports.
Oh no, it was all
the drama
sports.
Was so fake.
Well, it was completely fake drama, and I didn't necessarily care for that, but I think it kind of made it funny. But there was a game. You still played a game. There was still a football game that was played in the middle of the drama.
But it felt like a WWE football game, not a football game. Everything about it felt really fake and forced.
The game itself was real. I don't remember too much.
Was it?
I'll be honest. Yeah. The game was real. They just had randomly at like the halftime and like before the game. Oh, I got an apple. The halftime and before the game, they had these weird WWE like storylines that.
See, I'm not convinced that the gameplay was real.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to look it up. I hope it was real. Because I am excited for. I'm getting like the NFL is kind of losing a little bit of interest because of weird stuff going on with it. But to have an NFL or a football in the off season and a different set of teams,
weird stuff going on with it.
I'm super excited, man.
What's the weird stuff going on with the NFL?
Oh, just the fact that the Patriots in the Super Bowl again. I'm so sick of the Patriots. Didn't want to see that. It makes things really boring.
Okay.
See, basically the same teams constantly.
How many years in a row have they been in the Super Bowl?
The stat at the last game was for the last 7 years they've at least made it to the AFC Championship game, which is the game before the Super Bowl. So they've gone to the Super Bowl the last 3 or 4 in a row, and they've been to the final game. There's another guy, by the way.
Yeah, I think we got another hole over here. Yeah, we do. Bringing him over. That's I mean, that's impressive, right? I mean, I know that seems like annoying, but it's pretty impressive.
Oh no, it's definitely impressive, but it just makes it you get kind of like, oh, okay. Like, again, this is what we're gonna watch. Like, for the big culmination game, it's the same team just again. I think it has bored a lot of people.
Who are they going up against?
The Eagles, which I don't think the Eagles have been anytime recently, but a lot of people still hate them.
So if the Eagles win, it's going to be real exciting, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the Eagles. There's no question about that.
I mean, I think everyone probably is, right? Well, not everyone. There's obviously
New England has a
Patriot fans, because if you're winning all the time, it's great, right? Sorry, what'd you say?
I said New England has a huge following, so there's definitely a lot of people who are all about New England winning. But I don't know. I get sick of whatever. If I ever see the same teams constantly in any sport, it gets old.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Like Alabama.
You want to heal this other guy?
The what?
You want to heal this new guy?
I gotta get another apple.
I got an apple.
Oh, you got an apple? Shit.
Yeah.
You got a golden apple? We're actually running out of gold.
Wow.
You can't smell
I threw
that.
2 stacks there. Okay.
Of gold?
Yeah.
2
It's in a
stacks?
shulker box.
Oh, it's in a shulker box. Okay.
Yeah, I threw everything in shulker boxes, just randomly. No organization whatsoever.
You know how many people were like so mad at me for not making a shulker box for our stuff in the end and then putting it in the
Ender chest.
in the ender chest?
Did we leave a lot of stuff behind though?
Not anything important. Oh shit, dude. Wait, hold on. Ugh. Now we can watch it.
This guy's still vibrating.
I think they take like 5 minutes.
That's another one. Jesus.
Yeah, we might not need to deal with any more right now.
Okay.
That lightning just struck our
Good
hell,
sleep.
man. Oh shit! I was wondering why I couldn't kill these guys. It's because I weaknessed myself.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why? These guys are taking
alright.
so many hits. Because I'm weak.
Oh, there's monsters nearby.
Fuck these monsters. There we go. He must have moved slightly to the side.
Yeah. I think it was that witch on the roof.
Yeah, that was our last potion too, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we can wait till we get some more. Honestly, if we see anything with a green vest on, we should ignore them completely.
Maybe we should just kill them.
Yeah. Well, we should also end this episode because we've gone for 40 minutes. I just realized.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.